Okay, hi guys, I'm Uriel Oputa and that's it. I'm from Big Brother Africa. No, Africa, Naija, oh my god. Okay, hi guys, my name is Uriel Oputa and I'm from Big Brother Naija, Seagull Bay. Yeah, and I'm here to answer some questions and tell some truths. Yes.
Okay, so what were you doing before Big Brother Nigeria?
What I was doing before Big Brother Naija, I was working on my music. I'm a house music artist, so I was just trying to make myself relevant and just putting out work and just hustling, just the basic music hustle. That's what I was doing. And I was also a carer for my mom. I looked after my mom for many years, so I was kind of hustling the two, being a carer and trying to do my music. Yeah.
Okay, so we know that there was a lot of strategy in the house. So, we'd like to know what your own strategy was in the house. Do you have strategies, or you just went in and you were just you?
You know what? Before I came into the house, they asked me if I had a strategy, and I've always said the same thing. I don't have a strategy. I just entered the house as Uriel, and I left as Uriel. I don't have a strategy. I just said, if my personality, me being me, is going to get me far or to win, then so be it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But for me, it's I left the house at peace, and I left with no regrets. I didn't do anything out of my character, and that's just it. I'm happy, so I'm all good.
Okay, so everyone knows that everyone looks forward to your diary session, and then would like to know were you just playing, because we know you don't talk in the house, but when you're with Big Brother, you're always...
I do talk in the house.
But not as much as you talk to Big Brother. So was it a strategy for your fans to love you, or for anything, or you were just being you?
Okay, so the whole diary room session thing, it wasn't a strategy. I mean, like I said before, me in the house, I mean a diary session, is all one girl, that's me. I am a very laid back person, and at the same time I can be very, very talkative. Sometimes I don't know what you guys saw, but I think I spoke fairly in the house, but I just felt in the diary room that I just felt connected to Big Brother, and I felt like I could just tell him everything that was on my mind, and I was very expressive, and I was like, yo, this, that, and the other, and I was doing all of that, and I just felt like I could connect with Big Brother, and I said everything I had to say. I mean, that's just it. So
we would like to know your relationship with Soma when it was still in the house.
God damn, you guys are woohoo! My relationship with Soma, what did you guys see? I was very close to Soma. You know what? I was very close to Soma. I have a soft spot for Soma. Soma is my guy. He's like my brother. And I think he's a cool person. It's a shame he's a lot younger than me. If you wanted to, hey, you never know. Yeah.
Okay, so we still know that you do have a soft spot for Basi.
Hey,
and you just talk about that. I mean, do you think Debbie Rice is in your
space?
She's
in my space. Take her out of my space. She has entered my space and corrupted everything in my space. Hey. Oh, now ask me again.
Okay, so just your connection with Basi. We'll talk about it.
Me, I think myself and Basi, we had a unspoken connection, and I relate to people through body language. I'm a very emotional person, so what the mouth doesn't say, the body says a lot. I'm older than Debbie, or we're the same age, I don't know. But I just feel like Basi didn't have to tell me anything. I knew what I needed to hear. I like him as a person. He's a gorgeous man. He's very intelligent, and he's very caring. And I think he's a cool guy. Definitely, he's a cool guy. And he's somebody that, when he leaves the house, whenever he leaves the house, we're definitely gonna hang out. We're gonna go for movies, whatever. We're gonna chill. And that is the essence of being yourself, because it's not the case where you leave the house, you now come and meet somebody, you enter the house as Cinderella, and then you're now leaving the house as Dracula. No, the same way I entered, I'm leaving. So the way I connected with you in the house is the same way I'm going to connect with you outside of the house, and that's the beauty of it, and that's why I feel happy.
Okay, so can you tell us about your relationship with Kemen?
Wow. Yo.
Because the thing there is that you like Kemen, or Kemen likes T-Boss.
Oh, see, I said that. My relationship with Kemen is, I always call Kemen, Obieze is my brother. And I always say that Kemen is like my brother, which he actually does. Everybody said it. Kemen is my G, like Kemen is my friend. We cook together, we had our, we'll sit outside, we'll have conversations together. Kemen is my friend, but romantically, no. If that answers your question, we're just friends. There's nothing romantic with him. There's no romantic connection. There's nothing like that. We're just cool friends. I grew up with boys. Do you understand that? I don't know if you guys noticed in the house. I did the most crazy experience for me. I'll tell you what, in the house, yeah. It was the first time I had to shower with the girls. I did not know where to look. I found it so, I won't say creepy, but it was so weird for me. I was like, I didn't know where to look. So for me, I get along more with guys. Than I do girls. So Kemba is not my brother. He's my brother, and that's just it. There's no romance, no nothing. We're just cool. But I love him. He's a good guy.
Okay, so who was your favorite housemate?
Me. That's who. Now I'm out. I don't have a favorite. No, I'm joking. My favorite housemate would have to be Fa. I love him. Fa. Sometimes when I would speak English, big English, Fa would just be like, Uriel, I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Wait till you talk just now, Uriel. Wait till you talk just now. And he is just real, like he just says it as it is. I love Fa and I want him to win. I love him so much. I want him to win so badly. I want him to win. I told people over here that when I see Fa, like the zeal, like he wants to win. That ego, like now. That's what he wants. And I see it and I feel it and I want him to win. And he's a good person. He deserves it, man. Trust me, because his story, everybody has their where they came from, their story. But Fa to win, man.
So what do you think about the other contenders like Tinto Tony, Bisola, and Bali?
I love them all. I love everybody. Bisola is cool. Bisola is extremely talented, an extremely talented individual. I think when she leaves the house, she's gonna go very far. Tinto Tony, man, I've been hearing certain gist about him, but I don't know Sha. But
what kind of gist?
I don't know Sha. Onugo wine. That's what I heard. He has married. Onugo wine. So he has married and stuff like that. And people are like, oh, why is he behaving like that in the house? But I don't know. Like I was cool with him, told Tony, but we didn't have that connection. But he's a cool guy. And who else did you say in the house? Who else?
Bali.
Oh, Bali's my G. Bali is that guy. We're gonna be friends for life. We have it cool on it. He's my kind of person. I love Bali, man. Bali's a cool guy. So I got along more with the guys. Like I grew up with 4 boys, and I just love them all. It's a shame I'm not there with them. But FA to win all day, every day, based on logistics. So that's just it. Yes.
Okay, so what did you hear about Tinto Tony?
I want to go why now. He married. I heard that he's married and he got kids and stuff like that, and it was just like shocking to me and stuff like that. But I'm just like, listen, man, at the end of the day, everybody, if his wife is cool with how his behavior, I'm sure they had a discussion before he entered the house, and if she's okay with it, then she's okay with it. People are like, oh, trying to put him down and talk all sorts of stuff about him. But if his wife knew that you will go there and do certain things and she's okay with it, now your marriage be that. It's not your marriage, so how put the guy after? Leave him alone. Make him do his thing, man. Let him enjoy. If he wants to win the money. So that's just it, man. He's a cool guy, sure. He was my official taster in the house. Anytime I cooked here, he would always come and taste my food, eat my food, and he loved my cooking, so I love him. But I didn't have that much of a strong connection with him. Yeah.
So what do you have regrets so far in the house? Any regrets at all?
No, I don't have any regrets in the house. I feel like I would only have regrets in the house if I wasn't myself, you know, and I would definitely ponder on things and say, you know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And that's the beauty of going into something and being yourself. When you leave at peace, and you leave knowing that you did everything Uriel would do. So I don't have any regrets. I won't call it regrets, but I wish I would have been more open to a certain somebody.
Can we know who the person is?
I know. I wish I would be more open to somebody, because I know like sometimes I came across like I wasn't interested in that certain somebody, but I wish maybe I should have been a bit more receiving and read the signs more. But I've been single for 1 year, so I don't know anymore if my love game is just whack right now. So I don't, maybe I read in between the lines, but I wish I was maybe a little bit more open to Bessie. That's just it.
Okay, so if you're given the opportunity to go back to the Big Brother house, what do you think you would do differently for you to remain in the house for as long as
them? I would, if I was given the opportunity to go into the Big Brother house, what would I do differently? I would do nothing differently, because I just felt that I can't. This is me. This is who I am. I'm a very, like, what you see is what you get. I'm an emotional person. I don't have the liver to be like somebody else. I can only be me. So if being me I always knew I wouldn't win the money. I'd be desperate to view. So if being Uriel didn't get me as far as to win the money, but I know being me will get me what I need to succeed. So that's just the key. That's just a cocoa based on logistics. So yeah.
Okay, so you spent 6 weeks in the house.
Yes.
42 days in the house.
Yes, sir.
What was your best moment in the house when it comes to the food, the tax, the paper games, the workouts? I mean, a lot happened in the house.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure you had your best moment, you had your worst moment, and there were times that even your diary sessions were the bomb. If only Big Brother could show you more of your diary sessions. You were awesome. You were the only person that would tell Big Brother, yo, man, dude. You were the only one that would tell Big Brother, I want chocolate. I want to feel human again. You were the only one that would tell Big Brother, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You know, you had sessions with Big Brother, and the viewers really loved that. The fact that, like you mentioned already, you could connect with the guy. And you know, last week was the art expression week, where you had to describe who Big Brother was, and you had your own description of Big Brother. I'm sure deep down inside you, like, if you actually saw who Big Brother was, you like hugged him, kissed him, you know.
Yeah, I would have.
You know, but so those are memories of Uriel that we had in the house.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you were actually surprised that girl.
Yo, I was so surprised. So surprised.
So can you talk about?
Okay, where do I begin? My best moments in the house would have to be, you never know what to expect when it comes to tasks. I kind of look forward to the task. It was a love-hate situation. You look forward to it, but at the same time you hate it. The best ever would have to be Saturday night party night. Getting our clothes from Payport, getting dressed up, doing your hair, and then going to party and just releasing all the stress from all the week, everything that we have suffered during the week, all the bruises. If you see my body now, my bum, I have plenty bruises on my bum from that shooting thing we did. So Saturday was definitely the best night for me, best experience for me. And the worst experience, and my cooking. I love the fact that, you know, when I got into the house the first time, Beyonce was like the chef. And obviously I've always known that I know how to cook, but I just said, okay, you were walking into the house like a chef, I'll let you do that. So when he did leave, I just, you know, took up the whole thing. I started cooking. So having people eat my food and appreciate my food and tell me, Uriel, your food is good, I love your food, it made me feel good, because I'm a very motherly person. I like to nurture people a lot, and it made me feel really good. I felt like it made me feel warm inside. So that was also my best moment. My worst moment I think I got into a few arguments with SA, Coco, and I actually, me and Kevin actually had a blowout, but my worst moment was actually letting SA push my buttons and get me to a stage where, you know, I actually cried and I was angry. Like, I felt like boiling. I was boiling. And I cried in the diary room that day because I felt that I'm about to go to a place where I didn't want to go to. You know, I can. You know, I'm not a small girl. I'm a big girl, and I know my power. You know, I grew up with boys, so I was like, damn, this girl is pushing me. She's pushing me, and I was worried. I was like, dude, yo, like this girl is pushing me to my boundaries. And that's why I cried. I broke down. It's like I don't want to do anything that I don't, you know, that I might regret. So that's what that was actually my worst moment. You know, she said some hurtful stuff to me. Surely, I mean, she didn't mean it, but it hurt. It really did hurt me. It really did hurt me. I feel emotional now. So she said a lot of hurtful stuff. So that was actually my worst moment. And before she came, nobody ever made me feel that way. You know, and I was angry that I allowed somebody to make me feel that way. So yeah.
Okay, so what was I mean, we all watched what happened between you and Coco Highs in the house, and the night before the nomination day, which was on a Sunday, you and Coco Highs were bonding in the garden, and she poured out a lot regarding her family, her sister, her dad, her mom with you, and then the next day you put her up for nomination, and then she was part of the people that got the highest nominations in the house. So you know, getting to the closet and you know, something brewed up and just sparked, and everybody had to, you know, try to settle the whole matter. I think then that week was when Ife was the head of house. You know, how did that make you feel?
Well, going back to Coco is a cool person, but I think the day that you spoke about that, we sat down and we had a heart-to-heart conversation. She told me about her family and everything. But you see, when you're in our house and you're with all these people, at the end of the day, we're all friends, but at the end of the day, no matter what, friend or no friend, people will do whatever they want to do to get you out of that house. People will say whatever they want to say. You don't know who has strategy, who doesn't have strategy. That is just it. So coming back to Coco, the reason I put her up for nomination, the reason I did that was because I just felt like I didn't trust her, and I felt like every time I saw her around like T-Boss or whatever, like I felt like they were always like maybe conspiring against me or something. So I felt uneasy. I felt uneasy, and I don't know if I should say what I want to say, but I don't want to give too much. I just felt really uneasy with the whole situation, and Coco is definitely a big. I thought then she was a competition for me. It's a game at the end of the day, but I just felt uneasy around her, and I just felt that, you know, we were cool. I used to do her makeup and stuff like that, but then we drifted for a little while, and then she would come back, and she got really close to T-Balls, and I don't know, man, I just didn't trust her in that situation, you know. And if you don't trust somebody in that situation, what's the next thing you have to do? You have to protect your own back, and to protect your own back, you have to do what you have to do, and that's the name of the game, and you have to vote to win. So that's just it. But I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I mean, I'm sure they voted for me too, but I had to do what I had to do, you know, based on logistics and based on the whole thing that has been happening and the way I felt towards her and T-Bot. I never had a connection with T-Bot. We tried, but there's always been something. We both said it. There's always been some sort of barrier between us. And when you see somebody that you're close with, get close to somebody that you're not necessarily close to, man, you'll be on your toes, man. You'll be on your toes. You'll be skeptical of the whole situation. You won't know, you'll be like, you know, are they talking about me? You'll be looking over your shoulders. Wait till the thing that I spoke to you about, is this girl saying it to this person or that person? So I had to do what I had to do, man. It's the name of the game.
Okay, so talking about T-Boss, let's go back to what happened on day 42.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Big Brother announced came in, because he was found guilty of an offense of one of the rules he violated in the house, and then he was disqualified even before the live show. And everybody in the house had different expression towards the issue that day. We would like to hear your opinion, and I'm sure because that same night, after you were evicted, I think Big Brother showed Bisola the video of what really happened. So I think everybody in the house now understood what really happened, the angle. So it was not just from one person now.
Yeah.
It was from like, this is the video, this is what that happened. So you don't need to hear from T-Boss, you don't even need to hear from Kemen. But so I don't know if by now you've been briefed, but we'd just like to hear your opinion.
My own opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, now my own opinion is simply that Kemen, I know Kemen well enough to call him my friend. T-Boss is T-Boss, and she's a nice person, and it's a shame what has happened. And when Kemen left, I was in shock. I cried. Like, I was crying uncontrollably. Like, it was too much. Because I didn't understand. You know, I didn't understand what was happening. Nothing made sense to me. Because nothing made sense to me. I haven't seen the video. I don't know what's happened for that video. I don't know. Even today, I don't know. I don't want to watch the video, I beg. I don't want to watch the video. But it's just a shame how things have happened, you know, for both of them, you know, because, you know, from what I've been hearing on social media, people are siding with this person, people are siding with this person. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just upset about the whole thing because anyway, it's a very touchy subject, you know, and I haven't seen the video, so I can't cast my opinion on something that I have not seen or I haven't watched. So, I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know. I haven't seen the video, but it's a shame. You know, it's sad, but I haven't seen the video. Until I see it, then I'll know. Basically, I will talk. If I start to talk, yeah.
So, what are your plans for the future? What's life gonna look like after the brother?
My life is gonna be golden. It's gonna be full of. I'm going to lose weight. Number one, child. I need to lose weight. I put on so much weight. Too much chin inside the house. So I need to lose weight. Number one, I'm gonna focus on my music. Definitely. I want to do a talk show. I want to do something that kind of, you know, has the same kind of vibe and energy as the whole diary room thing. You know, so I definitely want to do like a small kind of vlog talk show thing. I don't know yet, but something along those lines. I'm definitely going to experiment with cooking, big time. You know, I cook all sorts of foods. I cook Nigerian. I saw something that just caught my attention. I cook Nigerian, I cook Ghanaian, I cook West African dishes, I cook Caribbean dishes. I do everything. Oyibo food. So I'm definitely going to experiment with that. And, you know, I believe in spreading my wings and trying to do as much as I can. I mean, that's why I went on the show, you know, and the show gave me I hope it has given me a good platform. So I tend to do my music, my show, my definitely cooking, and we'll see. Maybe some plus size modeling. I'd love to be an advocate for the larger women, and yeah, man. I mean, I think my future is very bright. You know, before this, I auditioned for Big Brother. This is the third time I auditioned. The first time I auditioned, I did Big Brother Africa. I got to the finals. I was between myself and Beverly. Second time was between myself and Lillian. And I didn't make it. Third time I auditioned and I got it. So, man, it's not how you finish. It's what you do with the platform. That is it. It doesn't matter where you came. It's what you do with what you have been given. And I intend to really push myself. And that's it. I have no choice, man. I've got my mom to look after. You people know my story for my mom. So I've got bills to pay. I've got things to do. So I have no choice, man. I have to hustle. I've got to make everything work. And I know be bikini. I'm getting older, so maybe one guy will come for marriage. So one Oputa guy, one Oputa guy from my village will come for me. So if I have to do all so. Okay, so I have to do it quick. That's what all so means. So yo, man, I'm just like, it's gonna work, man. I see a bright future. That's why it's always good to be yourself, man. And from what I've been seeing so far, everything is positive energy. And to me, that is even bigger than winning that 25 million, man. Trust me, because trust me, if I work hard, I'm gonna make more than that. So the feedback and the love I've been getting is more than that 25 million. But it won't be a bad shot to get. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's head.
Okay, have you considered going into Nollywood?
Oh, no. Somebody actually told me that today. Somebody asked me if I act. And I wouldn't mind. I actually wouldn't mind. Oh yeah, somebody said that I can play, I don't even know if Jackie Appiah has her twin sister or something, or her sister or something like that. So somebody actually mentioned I should go into Nollywood. I actually don't mind going into Nollywood. I would love to go into Nollywood. I would love to act. That's actually a good idea, you know. I actually don't mind. So if the opportunity comes from Nollywood, I would take it up straight. You can't deny opportunities, or anything comes, you grab it. And you hold on to it, and you have to do everything you can to succeed in life, and that's just it. So definitely, man, holler me, Nollywood people.
Okay, so I remember that you were one of the finalist for BT Top Africa. Can you just
How
share?
did you know that?
Girl, we are in the media. We are in the media.
Chai.
Even when they announced you on the stage, I was in the house. I was in the studio.
For real?
Yes, I was at the studio. I was at the live show.
Oh, was you?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
You were the first they called out. Now you wore a black dress.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So I've been following the show even before all of this thing. So I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
So you were part of the contestants for BT Top Africa,
Mm-hmm.
alongside Ife Idike Jr. and some other people from Nigeria. I think Adenike was also on the list. Because so can you just tell us about that experience? And yeah, just tell us about the experience before the Big Brother.
So yeah, I obviously was on a show called Top Actor Africa, and you know the reason I went for Top Actor Africa, you know, I'm not an actress, but you reach a certain stage in your life, maybe they hustle, you carry your music everywhere, you play your music for like a week when you release a song, and things are not moving the way you want it to move. Trust me, when the opportunity comes, audition comes, you take it up regardless. You don't be actor, you become actor today. That day, I never acted, but that day I auditioned, I became an actress. I just pulled out my emotions and I put myself in a zone and pictured something, and I just did my audition and I got on the show. I was actually shocked that I got on the show. And that experience made me realize that, trust me, you can really do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. I'm not an actress, but I got on a show for actors that, you know, Ifeanyi Dike has been on has done countless movies, and he was on Sugar. So, you know, being amongst these people that have experience and you know, it was really a good experience. But it also made me realize that they kept telling me on the show, Uriel, you need to be on reality TV. You need to have your own talk show. You need to be on reality TV. And it just made me say, okay, next time you do Big Brother, I'm going to audition for it. So it just made me realize that maybe, yeah, maybe I might not be an actress, but I belong on TV. So maybe there's something they see in me that they like. So maybe let me take their advice. So that's how I auditioned for Big Brother Naija. And the rest is history. But I just believe, you know what, I believe in just doing. People say, oh no, you're a singer, just be a singer. I don't believe that at all, man. I believe, listen, you don't, on your, like your hands now, you have 10 fingers. You don't have one, you have 10 fingers. And if you're good at every single thing, yeah, why not do it? Why not succeed in 5 things, in 10 things? If you can't do it, why not? When you have 10, why do you need to do one? That's the way I look at life. You know, and I get it from my mom. My mom was a strong woman, an entrepreneur. My mom used to sew, she used to cook, my mom would work you know, in the supermarket back in the UK, and then she'll come home to sew, then she'll cook, she'll do different things. So that's where I get it from. So I just believe, man, whatever you feel like doing, do it, or be great at it. And you need to have some sort of passion towards whatever you pick to do, you know, and just take it and run with it. Make that a goal. That's it.
Okay. So these are we are actually towards the end of the interview.
Cool.
I'm just trying to remember your sessions in Big Brother is epic.
Oh, for real.
If they can collect the 42 days together and give it to you, you should have like almost 3 seasons.
For real.
Yeah. So I mean, I just want you to just, you know, talk about more same, because the thing there is that once you enter the room, you are a different Uriel. Once you step out of that room immediately, yeah, it just change. Okay. Immediately. So
now the diary session, people are saying that, you know, once I enter, I'm a different person. Once I leave, I'm a different person. I tell you what, I'm a very the person you see in the diary room is Uriel, and the person you see outside the diary room is Uriel. But if I brought the person outside of the diary room in the house, I would have probably been nominated first week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth, whatever, do you understand? And I also felt that the reason I was Uriel, that quiet Uriel, whatever, outside, I just felt like nobody really got me in that house. Nobody really understood me. I've always had an issue in life. I've always been that person that always stood out, that loner, that weird girl, that crazy girl. that, you know, people look at me and expect me to be somehow, you know, oh, hi, you know, and then I open my mouth, they're like, what? You know, like, I've always been that sort of a person, and I just feel like, man, these people probably wouldn't understand. It's only certain people in that house that understood my craze, like Efe will be like, Uriel, you are crazy. Bali is saying, Uriel, you are crazy. Kemen did, you are crazy. It's only certain people that saw that snippet of diary room outside. It's only certain people that saw that, and those are the people that I kind of connected with, that I wanted to just loosen up with. But the other people, man, I just felt like, yo, you're being fake with me. I won't say you're being fake with me, so I'm not really gonna open up to you as as much as I wanted to. Maybe that's partly the reason why I'm here. I don't know, but diary room Uriel and outside Uriel is the same person. It's just, that's just how it is. That's just me.
Okay. So who would you like to win the money?
Sorry, I would like FA to win. FA is my G. And I want him to win, and I think he will do wonders for himself, for his mama, his career. I want him to win so much. Man, FA is real, and his hunger is real. Like, he's hungry, like he wants to win, and I respect him so much. When I look at FA is 23, I'm 30, and I don't look at him as a 23-year-old. The guy gets sense. You get proper sense. You know, I don't relate to him as someone like as my younger. I relate to him like we're on the same level. You know, I have so much respect for him. The guy is dope. The guy is just a correct guy. So FA all day, every day to win, and he's going to win. I trust Nigeria they're gonna vote for him and make him win, man. Because yo, this guy is real. It's a cool dude.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
So shout out to.
Oh yeah. Hey, let me do my shout out to my people, because I'm actually I don't want they go. I want people. Anyway, shout out to PayPal for always kitting us out. Shout out to Multi-Choice. Shout out to Duffield. Shout out to Nigerian breweries. Shout out to Indomine. Shout out to Mini Chin Chin. Shout out to Legend. Shout out to Coke. Shout out to all of you. You guys are awesome. Thank you for bringing the drinks. Thank you for bringing the clothes. Thank you for everything. Go TV, DSTV, all of you people. Well done. Like, you guys are just trust me. The chin chin. I've eaten chin chin so much. Look at my arms. Everything is flapping. See, this is chin chin fat, Coca-Cola, juice, everything. We had everything. PayPal gave us clothes, gave us shoes. Man, thank you so much, man. One love. Another thing, you guys need to watch OLORISUPERGAL TV, because she is bright, she's colorful, she has all the latest gist, she's hip, she's in, and everybody loves her and loves everything she stands for, and it's awesome. Just watch it and stay tuned and stay locked, man. She's doing big things, so you guys, based on logistics, man, keep it tuned. So yeah.